Hi guys, welcome back to Dave Astrology. Today I am coming up with 12 positive predictions for the year 2026. Now we did a detailed video series for all the zodiac signs last week, couple of weeks back in the last week of November, where we did detailed quarterly predictions for 2026 for all zodiac signs. So if you've not had a chance, you can of course understand both positives, negatives, repercussions coming in based on the transitory movements of the chart. However, in this video, my objective is to bring in 12 call outs, essentially trying to capture one from each month that you can take as a takeaway out of this video and get some positive hopes, get some positive insights as to what can be anticipated in 2026. So my objective is to crisply present some of the highlights of each month that should bring you a good comprehensive understanding of what you can anticipate. Without further ado, guys, let's jump into your sign and understand what's there in store for you in 2026. Gemini, the year 2026 is going to be the year of wealth for you guys. Well, you will start the month of January with a possibility of a sudden windfall gain. The reason I say that is that Mars is coming into its sign of exaltation in the 8th house for you folks, which means when least anticipated, least expected, you can get some financial outcomes in your favor. It could be in the form of an insurance payout, it could be in the form of unearned wealth coming your way, or it could be the joint income with your spouse, with your partner as well, with your with your business partner as well. So there is some sort of a success that is indicated at the start of the year in 2026 itself for you folks. Move into the month of February, which is giving a promise of good luck and travel. This is the period where Sun and Mars will be transiting into your ninth house, and this indicates that there is going to be a strong possibility of publishing something, you providing your mentorship or getting mentorship with the right leader at your workplace, from your teacher, from your guru or mentor. Your customers itself could be giving you some good insight if you are in a business sphere. This is also going to be giving an indication of a good possible breakthrough coming in legal matters, lucky breakthrough coming in legal matters for some of you Gemini if you've been dealing with those kind of issues. As you move into the month of March, it is going to be about your fame in your career, because Venus is coming into its sign of exaltation in your 10th house. You are going to be a person, Gemini, who is coming across as a star at work. People are going to respect your empathetic behavior, the collaborative mindset, the relationships that you are forging at work, they are going to be respected. If you are a person who comes with some kind of creative pursuits, some sort of an artistic mindset at your workplace, or your work involves leveraging things in that space, there is a high possibility that good public adulation, public appreciation or enhancement of your status in the eyes of the masses is promised through the month of March. When you move into the month of April, there is going to be an explosion of sorts in your social activity. Well, Sun is coming into its exaltation in the 11th house for you folks. That's a very powerful picture for you folks, guys, because Sun happens to be your third lord, and with your own hard work and effort, you are going to become a center of attraction of sorts. Maybe you would be attending some sort of a social event in the month of April with your family members. Remember, Sun's exaltation and fame in the 11th is predominantly coming in within your immediate friend circle or family circle for that matter. And I also see the possibility of new profits trickling in for you, new possibilities in terms of networking or new connections, expansion coming in your life. So April is giving a very solid highlight on that front. Comes the month of May, which is going to be all about intellectual peak. Well, this is a period where Mercury is going to be in its own sign in your first house itself, in the sign of Gemini, and he's your Lagna Lord, your Rashi Lord if you're watching from a moon perspective. So this is going to be a time where your brain, your mind, your physical self will be almost like firing with all cylinders open. The reason I say this is that you are going to negotiate your problems. You are going to be crafty, intelligent in terms of dealing with those issues at this point in time, and any kind of obstacles, challenges that have kept you baffled for a period of time. Well, guys, Geminis, this is the period where you can take that head on and solve that issue, solve that concern. You are going to be absolutely meticulous in the month of May, when Mercury is in its own sign. When you move into the month of June, this is the time of the money flood. Well, this is the time when Jupiter is getting exalted in your second house. Beautiful shift coming into picture. He's giving an aspect towards the 10th and the 6th as well as the 8th. So the money flood is the right description for this bit, because this is the time where, if it will not be an exaggeration, Geminis, if I say that this could be one of the best time of the decade of the year 2026 for you, because you are going to enhance on your family savings. There is going to be an auspicious event. There is going to be an auspicious get together at your home. Your wealth sees expansion. Your career sees expansion. Your profession or your karma sees good outlook at this point in time. In the month of July, the financial confidence is going to be at a next high. Of course, Jupiter is sitting there in its exaltation, but now Sun is also coming into the second house itself. You are going to be extremely authoritative about your financial matters, about your family matters. You are going to take charge. You are going to take lead during this period. And any kind of bold investments that you want to make, any kind of courage that you want to showcase with your communication, with your efforts, well, this is the time it can pay off as well financially for you. Then comes the month of August, where your creative juices will be oozing out, especially with respect to your writing, your communication skills. This is a period when Venus is coming into your third house. Your communication is going to be sweet as well as persuasive. You are going to influence people's decision through Venus's presence in the third house. It is also a fabulous period for people who are in traveling roles, people who are in sales role, or who are dating for that matter, with somebody who's at a longer, larger distance from you. Those kind of possibilities are, or travel with your partner is also is indicated with this period. Now, September will be the time when the luck with respect to property is going to be playing a good role. This is a time when Mercury is coming into its exaltation in its own sign of Virgo in your fourth house. And I believe, Geminis, many of you will switch towards making a new property purchase of sorts. It could be a residential property, commercial property, a movable, immovable asset in terms of a car, some sort of an intellectual impact, your patent getting approved, something of that sort can be working out in the month of September. It is also giving an indication of a possible new lease for many of you, and therefore shift in residence coming into picture, upgrade in the quality of residence coming into picture is also highly probable. In the month of October, you are going to be showing courage, dynamicism, as well as media involvement. This is the time when Jupiter is entering your third house. Yes, it's happening at the fag end of the month, but at least some flavor of it you will start getting in the middle of the month itself, because Jupiter is in the Atichari movement. This is the time where you might initiate new media related projects, communication related initiatives, some sort of social media initiatives around Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn. Publishing a lot more posts, getting a lot more traction socially is highly probable. Short distance travels are going to bring you success, as long as you are using your creativity, as long as you are using your wisdom in your dialogue. In the month of November, you are going to see some fabulous energetic drive coming in, as Mars now enters into your third house, into the sign of Leo. And you would almost feel that you can outwork everyone in and around your surroundings. You have the energy to deliver more and then some. That is the kind of strength that you are going to bring to the table. Mars is your 11th lord of gain, so you are going to be pushing yourself in terms of achieving those targets, and not taking rest until you make things happen is going to be the mindset in the month of November. Whilst December, the last month of the year, is going to bring in some degree of deep insight. It's going to be an intense period, Geminis, because this is the time when Rahu is entering your 8th house. Your intuition will be at its peak. You will uncover some sort of a secret that keeps you ahead of the people, or some sort of a secret from your side could also come out in the open in the market. So you've got to be careful on that front. But overall, 2026 gives a very promising insight to what you can anticipate, Gemini. Now, folks, before you jump onto the next video and skip this at totally, I'll request you to please smash on that like button, subscribe to Dev Astrology. If you feel I've been putting the right effort, I need you to put your thoughts, your comments into the comment box. and tell me what I can do better. I need your support to grow this channel. Thank you for watching. Om Namah Shivaya. Har Har Mahadev.